This is Spinnaker3 here with an Alliance War video, and today I'm going to be seeing how many puns I can make while I commentate on my fights. So bear with me because it might get a little rough, but here we go. The first fight I have here is a Hazard Shift Rogue, and I'm going to be taking it with Ghost. I've brought along Wasp for the synergy, just to give myself a bit of a safety net. I mean, I'm comfortable using Ghost either way, but right here, you notice I just need to hit in, get those incinerates on me to get a passive fury, and my basic hits are doing quite a lot of damage. I don't run suicides, and my ghost isn't awakened, so that does make it slower, but it's 20 seconds long. I mean, call her Rogue 1 because she died at the end, right? So my next fight up is Domino, and this fight really follows the domino effect because once one thing goes wrong, everything does. So the key here is to balance out Domino's ability accuracy reduction and make sure that I need my phase when she comes and dashes in at me, because she can fail my phase. And then I take crit fail damage and the damage from her basic combo when she hits me. So right there, you notice I just phased a bunch of times until I got my critical hit. And then I'm just completing a 4-hit combo. Now, if she gets lucky, then I'll have to not complete my 4-hit combo because then she can evade. But right here, I'm just treating this as a very simple power snack domino fight. So the tricky thing will be when I throw my special 2, because if she fails my phase, it's not good and I might hit into block. So I really need to bait out a heavy before I throw my special 2 to make sure that she can't evade it. So right here, I'm just building up to that special 2. I mean, it goes a little slowly, but you know how it goes. And right there, I get the special 2 off. And you notice I get a little lucky that she dashed in right there, because otherwise that special 2 could have gotten very wrong. So this is a textbook domino fight with Ghost. I mean, it's really just watching out for the phase. And I'm not really missing my phase a lot, so that definitely makes this fight a lot easier. But it can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing. So there is definitely an aspect of skill involved. But Domino has been super cooperative with throwing her specials. And all around, like, the odds are in my favor, as they'd say. So honestly, I need to throw one more special attack. I bait out the heavy, and then that special 2 finishes. I mean, Ghost special 2 hits very hard. I'm sure everyone is aware of that in this game. So up next, I wasn't actually assigned this fight, but I decided to take it because I saw that the Korg was not awakened. So there won't be any thorns damage, right? So I decide that in my moment of wisdom, I shouldn't take any duels and I should just rush into this fight. And there's definitely going to be a few times in this fight where I regret that, because I'm used to taking Mixmaster Korg with Apocalypse, and Apocalypse doesn't have to worry about Korg shrugging off. And Apocalypse, it's a lot easier to bait out the special 1 for some reason, because I find Apocalypse's dashback to be much more comfortable. So right there, I missed the first special 1 dex, and then I go for another one and I get clipped 2 times. And now I'm thinking I hit rock bottom. You know, if Korg throws enough special 1s and I just get bad at dexing, then it's going to be over for me. But I am getting acclimated to this fight. And so starting now, I get the timing and then I start finally getting into the swing of the fight. So right here, I get so lucky. I mean, I could have gotten like completely destroyed if I didn't have the Wasp synergy, because I hit the special 2 when he was unstoppable. So he resisted the first part and he was able to enter block. But luckily, I had the unblockable second hit of the special attack, so I was able to land it. So, like I said, this is my first time taking this fight on Protect. So that means that I was unaware that the that Korg was a large champion. He just doesn't look the part. And so I was thinking that throwing my special 2 was a good idea. But I slowly learned that it's definitely not the way I should go. Like right here, I threw it, and you notice protection triggers every single hit. And at this point, I'm realizing, okay, the special 2 is not the way I need to go. But luckily for me, Korg's health is just eroding from all of my different hits, and my basic hits are doing enough damage to really match the pace of the fight. So this is definitely going smoothly. I decide right here that I should hold on to my special 2 because there's no need to throw it. And I will say that Ghost is definitely not the best counter here. I can think of quite a few other options I would have preferred to use, but I did want to have a little bit of fun and try out some fights that I'm not really too used to. So that's why I took this fight. Now, I just needed to bait the heavy right there, and I'm just landing the special 1 intercepts, which is very nice. But unfortunately, there's one time where I won't land it. So here I just threw the special 3 to get some spacing. I mean, when Korg backs you up in the corner, it can get a little annoying, but it's not like this move is bold or anything. So I can just throw it and not really be too worried about taking any Thorns damage back because Korg is not awakened. So right here, I go for a block on accident and his special 1 is unblockable. So I do get hit in the face and that's just going to cost a potion. My dashback registered as a block and I'd gone a little bit too early, but it's no matter because the fight is over. I'll just need to heal just a smidge later on. So my next fight up is on Ebb and Flow Intercept, and the first fight here is Nova. Now, going into this fight, you can already notice by the low PI, I realized that this is a R4, a rank 4, so there's Nova way I'm going to take a death on this fight. So I decided instead of bringing Black Widow, who, she could make Nova vanish into thin Claire, as they'd say, I instead chose to bring Mojo because my channel is very Mojo centered. I enjoy the champion and I really just wanted to bring him into war for some fun and for some video content. So I went for the Intercept. Nova auto blocks any intercepts for the consumption of 1 Fury buff. And right now I'm realizing that there's no point in trying to do any meaningful damage right now. So I'm just going to hunker back and try to complete my prompts. So naturally I will hit into him to generate some spacing, but I'm just trying to complete my prompts. Now, what makes Mojo pretty good for this fight is that Mojo can turn all of those energized buffs and make them expire much quicker. So right here, I got the Intercept, so I got the Big Fury, and then I launch a massive Special 2, and just watch. That is 1 Special 2 that I've launched and a couple of basic hits with this massive Fury, and Nova literally disappears in that time. It was incredible to fight. It was incredible to watch. And so this next fight is Void on Ebb and Flow Intercept, and I do have Ghost, so I'm not too worried. My goal here is just to avoid taking any debuff damage, so I'm going to have to manage my combo pretty well. So going into this fight, I just throw on 2 potions into Ghost, just so in case I take any debuff damage, I have some health to back me up. But like I said, my goal is to not take any debuff damage. So I'm going to go for some intercepts. And my goal is to just do 2-hit combos just so I can slowly build up my combo until I get to 10 hits right as the debuff gets placed on me. So you notice right there, I reach 10 hits, I purify, and this fight is going very smoothly, nothing to worry about. I'm going to try to bait out special 2s just so that it helps me manage my combo by getting the timing a lot closer to what I want it to be. And so right here, I'm just going for my special 2 because I do have the Wasp synergy. I don't have to worry about baiting out anything. And like I said, this fight, very smooth, nothing to worry about. And it shouldn't be too long before this fight goes down. I mean, it's under a minute, which is very nice. And I actually don't take any debuff damage in this fight, or at least like maybe 1 tick. But this fight, like I said, very smooth. So I have never taken this Immortal Abomination fight on Redoubled Determination, and this was my first time taking it. So our war, in terms of war, we were pretty far ahead. So I thought I wanted to give this a shot just to gain some experience. And I'm just going to say it right now, this fight is absolutely toxic. Like this fight is just ridiculous. So I'll let you see what happens. I mean, Ghost, I'm getting some good damage in with basic hits, and this is going very smoothly. But then Immortal Abomination throws his first special 1, and that's honestly where things go wrong. If I could do this fight over again, I'd have just tried baiting out special 1s because you notice right here, it's a lot of power gain that he's getting with all those poisons. And right there, I missed the special 1 dex. Here, I eat a heavy to the face. It's going bad. I'm almost dead. So I quickly get the phase. I throw my special 2 to generate some spacing. Immortal Abomination is a protect defender. So that means that attack did absolutely nothing. I'm rolling here at 6% health, and now I'm getting super worried. My goal is to just get as much damage as I possibly can because the Immortal Abomination is just hitting like a tank right now with all of those poisons. And unfortunately, the war comes to a close on that bummer of an ending, but I think the war went well overall. So if you enjoyed this video, please let me know if you want to see more Alliance War content, and I'll catch you later.